I'm going to start the stream early, let people get a little time to get in.
Oh, they'll get it in.
Start out with spoilers. Just yell it out right now.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
I knew that.
Oh, you fucker. All right, guys. Good evening and welcome to Velocity Entertainment. I'm your host, Kyle Leonard. Each and every Monday night, we scour the internet for movies, video games, TV, sports, news that you guys might like and find interesting. Throw it down in a nice little podcast episode. If you guys like the show, remember to like us on Facebook and tell your friends. And then also on YouTube and podcast services all over the place. We appreciate every view we get. Who is we, you might be wondering? Well, allow me to tell you. There is no show without these men. First up, we have the long hair, don't care, thug nasty, dropping them in the dirt, laying down the hurt, the all-knowing, almost Samoan, dishing out crosses, taking no losses. Best blue eyes in Sioux Falls, Tanner Else.
Kind of mad about the hair thing today. It's like frizzy. Kind of upset about it. I was hoping that thing would hide it, but it's still frizzy.
It's like a pseudo,
still beautiful.
It's like a pseudo ghetto Super Saiyan thing you got going on. So
I hate you.
It's past Super Saiyan Blue. It's Super Saiyan Samoan or something.
It's Super Saiyan Afro.
Afro.
Next to him, he is the trash talker, dropping more bombs than Hurt Locker. He is the nerdiest, the flirtiest, and once again, the most luxurious.
That's me.
Michael Otamende.
Took me a couple weeks to bring the tie back.
Yeah, it should be illegal to look as good as me, like, in a tie. Like it
Should be illegal.
It should.
Should be illegal for me to choke you with that tie. Oh wait, it is.
Only if you kill him.
Well, that's why, because Joe Rogan said, "You won't catch me dead wearing a tie, because if like somebody does a jiu-jitsu move, they could just kill you.
Yeah.
They could just kill you.
So
with
using
your
your gi to choke you, they just use the whole thing.
Yeah, it'd be so easy for a black belt to kill me right now. So
Speaking of choking, have any of you guys rear naked choked anybody this week?
No. Nope.
All right, guys, that's our show. Remember, that joke is never.
That'll do, pig.
It's never gonna
I
get
just
old for
realized
me.
the Death Star's the background thing. Thank you, Kyle.
I love it. Yep, just the Death Star. Yeah, we have a large, weird-looking moon as our background today.
Some moon. I don't remember a second moon on this planet.
That's no moon. So, just a couple of really, really fast announcements. We didn't get a chance to do movies in review last night because everybody was just super busy over the weekend. So hopefully we can get that out soon, and then we can continue doing that at a decent pace. Weekends are always busy, so I mean it comes and goes. But
Anna was moving. Blame
Mike
her.
was busy kissing chicks.
kissing girls
That's-
again.
You.
Pretty homo.
And then 1 week from today will be our last episode of the year. So we're going to do an award show, Velocity 2020 Awards, which we have some normal categories and then we have some silly ones too.
I'm hyped for it.
So you can expect 2 episodes next Monday. I'll upload them at the same time. I'm thinking we do one Sunday or something, maybe do
Sure.
the awards, and I'm also thinking about, depending on how long the actual awards take, I don't think it'll take long, of doing like a Pokemon 100 questions.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think that would be a fun
I'm not
way
thrilled.
to end the year.
My partner sucks.
I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do some research in preparation.
We were watching the fights the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, man, this Pokemon stuff's fun. It'd be a lot funner if you were good at it."
Hey, I've saved us a couple times. I'll have you know.
And remember, we are going to have a little prize for a subscriber at the end of the Lord of the Rings in Review trilogy set. So stay tuned to that podcast. We'll put up notifications and stuff when we're going to do those. And we'll reveal what the prize is as soon as we figure out what we want it to be.
We've had some good ideas.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably not the dress, but maybe.
Maybe not the dress. It's a short news week, which is really good because we have a really, really tough Disney movie tournament, which I forgot to spoil or tease last week. So, like, none of the viewers know what we're going to be talking about. So I'll just read all the news stories first, and then we can do the Disney tournament, just because there's like 5 stories in total.
Yeah.
So first up, everybody here is finally caught up on the Mandalorian.
Oh, spoiler
season 2.
alert, by the way, for
Yep.
anybody listening.
Big spoilers for the Mandalorian.
Yep.
If you guys haven't watched it,
Turn it off now.
yep, come back when you have seen it. But we've all finally caught up, so we can finally give our thoughts on the season finale and the Book of Boba Fett that was talked about.
Shit. I think we're good. Yeah. she is caught up.
Okay, perfect.
We're good.
We don't care about her.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So first off, the Book of Boba Fett will debut in December 2021. This is going to push season 3 of The Mandalorian back to 2022 now. So a lot of people were thinking this might be season 3 of The Mandalorian, but no, this is a separate show entirely.
I thought we said last week, 2021 Christmas, we were getting.
It was,
3.
but now it's kind of shifted since this was announced.
Well, I'm
So.
gonna throw something.
I'm gonna throw.
Or I just read it wrong, maybe. Who knows?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I'll never claim to be a perfect human, at least without the beard.
No, you are perfect.
Tamora Morrison will reprise his role as Boba Fett, and Ming-Na Wen will be joining him as Fennec Shand again. I wonder what that show is going to be about, because we saw him take over the Boba Fett palace at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Did you say for after the credits? Or did you show?
No, I didn't.
Wait, no, I didn't either.
There's an after credit scene where it teases this
what
Boba
the
Fett
heck?
show.
I'm way more concerned with the ending of Mandalorian.
Yeah, I didn't stay after the credits either. Well, I was at work, by the way. Sorry. No, I'm totally productive at work.
Well, we will wait then, and you guys can watch that. But it's a teaser for that show,
Okay.
pretty much.
Well, I know the Book of Boba Fett was obviously teased.
Yep. So the big news here was that season finale from beginning to end. That was just hype. From the Boba Fett versus that lady Mandalorian fight in the bar. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Where they both whip out their flamethrowers, dude.
Yeah.
Love that all the way till the end, man. That's kind of season 2 is done now. So I guess if you want to talk about like some of your favorite moments from the whole season,
I'm just excited we got like a whole lot of that dark saber because that was my favorite thing. Like I was
Mon Gilead.
Moff Gideon.
Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. Yeah.
well, just they whip it out in like what the second episode of the second season. You see him use it to like get out of that.
That's the end of the
the end of the first
season finale
Yeah.
of the last season. Yeah.
And from then, I was like, I need more of this in my life.
I don't know. Would that stop a lightsaber? That thing? What is that blade?
It is a lightsaber essentially.
It is?
It's
I thought
just
so.
it was just created by like the first Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Is essentially a way to kind of
Combat.
combat Jedis.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, as they said in the episode, whoever holds the Darksaber has claim to the Mandalore throne.
And he was trying to give it up. He's like, yeah.
You got to win it in combat, apparently.
Yeah, what are
He's
these
just like,
dumb
I
rules?
yield.
Fine,
work that way,
fine,
man.
I yield. You can have it.
What are these rules that they go by? They have so many rules. I don't know.
Well, he broke a bunch of them taking that helmet off. So
Yeah, he took his helmet off like 26 times.
Well, and I was reading something earlier today that was kind of like Luke was the only one to see him, see his face when he took his mask off, which kind of mirrors how Darth Vader wanted to take his mask off to see his son.
Well, let's not pretend Bill Burr didn't. Who's one of my favorite comedians, by the
Well,
way.
yes, he did. He did too. I just mean in that moment,
Oh.
that kind of mirrors like Jin wanting to see or wanting Grogu to see him with his own
Yeah.
face mirrors Darth Vader wanting to look upon you with my own eyes. And it was just I thought it was kind of like poetic that it was also Luke that saw that take place as well.
doesn't matter to me. Anytime that helmet comes off, all I think about is the Viper of Dorne.
Well, his head's intact, so I don't necessarily think about that guy.
Stop it.
Stop.
Anyway, the big reveal was that yes, it was Luke Skywalker. A lot of people thought it might be Mace Windu. A lot of people thought it'd be Ezra.
I saw a lot of Mace Windu things on the internet.
I still think Mace Windu would be cool if he shows up in like the Boba Fett show, Book of
He
Boba
has
Fett.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
man.
so random side thought. I honestly think Mace Windu was the most powerful Jedi.
He's one of them. They've stated that. Yes.
Here's the thing: he never technically lost a fight. Yoda lost like 10 fights, if
Right.
you think about it.
No, they've stated how strong that Mace Windu actually was.
Yeah.
He was
What do you
a
think
tough
about it too?
sucker.
Remember we were looking at that timeline because there was something I was confused about. There's like a whole thing where it's like a Boba Fett revenge mission. So I feel like Book of Boba Fett, we've got to get that.
Yeah.
That would be super cool. Or, I mean, if Boba Fett's going through and righting all of his wrongs and stuff, I mean, who's number one on his list?
Yeah.
I mean, who dumped him
Mace
into the
Windu?
dumped him into the Sarlacc pit?
Oh, I was
Han
thinking Mace
Solo.
Windu because it killed his dad. That's
That too, but I mean Han Solo too. We could very well see a Han Solo
Yeah.
in the book of Boba Fett show.
Yeah, we could.
Mace Windu, get over it.
Get over him. Dude, I don't
I
know.
need it.
We do name it. Dude, I'm telling you, if you look at all the fights, he's the only Jedi who never lost a fight. He's the only one. The one time he
Right.
died, that wasn't a fight. Like, he got cheap shotted.
Yeah.
It's also the way he stares, motherfuckingly.
Fair enough. So overall, did you guys? The only thing, if I had to nitpick at this show, season finale, it all was the CGI was kind of like, in some parts, was kind of like.
Oh, I didn't notice, actually.
I must have been just way too.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it twice.
That's
there's
why.
there's a
That's
couple of
why.
times where like it just doesn't feel exactly right. Most of it is terrific, but
I had
there's
to
just a
watch-
couple of shots. They give him eight frames total. Like maybe they cut back to him like 8 to 10 times, if even that. But just a couple of them didn't sit right with me.
I had to watch like several times to see the Gene guy. Just, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
So,
I do.
I don't. They're like making action. I'm pretty sure they're making action figures. I'm not. Where is he? What? Why can't?
I know they
Oh,
went
here,
back.
right here.
I
Here's
know they
the.
went back and edited him out though.
Yeah.
Of the episode.
Look at that. Look at the action figure.
I love it.
I don't, dude. When you said Gene Guy, I'm like thinking somebody's name is Gene,
Yeah.
like Jean Grey. And I was like, who are we talking about right now? Did I not see this person? And then I was like, oh, Gene.
This guy had to have gotten fired, right?
Yeah, of course. There was
Well,
also
I don't know.
there was the dude.
I
in
feel like that's miscommunication on somebody else's part.
Well, also editing. How much do you edit these shows?
Right.
Like you gotta
Yeah.
go through frame of
Yeah,
I
frame.
mean, that goes through so many people before it's that guy. Like
There was that Starbucks cup in Game
of Thrones, yeah.
Yeah.
That made it into the final season.
I thought that was funny.
And then I think the part when I actually started kind of like choking up a little bit was when R2D2 came out.
Oh,
Oh man.
it's funny how strong of a connection we have to a robot.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He bookends it pretty much right now. Like R2D2's like your introduction to Star Wars essentially.
Yeah.
And then now he's like Grogu's introduction to Luke, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's also a fan theory going on that it's like, what if R2D2 saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple,
Oh,
and he remembers him?
Maybe.
And I don't know if I believe that R2D2 would save just one kid instead of just trying to save
Well,
multiple.
but if you think about it, they're all like toddler, 8 to 9 year old size. I wonder if that top comes off and he just snuck him right in there. And
Yeah.
Maybe.
Grogu's small enough.
Maybe, but
Maybe.
that was a popular thing I saw that maybe way back in the day R2D2 got him out, and Grogu remembers that, and that's why he's not scared of Luke anymore when he sees R2D2.
Oh, okay.
If only he knew what Luke's daddy did.
Luke's daddy.
That was another thing
Naughty
that
man.
that hallway scene of Luke's like mirroring like Darth Vader's in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
That was so dope too, dude.
Yeah.
You know when he crushes the droid.
Oh yeah.
The last one.
Oh,
Dude, that last episode was so hype.
dude, it was that season. I think that might be some of the best TV I've seen in a long
Right?
time, dude. That whole season 2. Oh,
It.
I don't want to go off on like a tangent here on this, but think about how good Jedis are at sex.
They have to be. They really have to be. Oh yeah, force choke.
Force choke
You
from,
can go-
from any position.
Yeah, he can go get a glass of water. He's like, I'm tired, but I'll keep like.
Yeah. Little extra oomph with the force, you know.
go
Yeah.
go away, you guys.
Yeah. Force speed. Isn't force speed an actual
I think like a forced thrust, you know.
force thrust? I like.
Say thrust again.
it. You're making our case.
Moving on.
Pray. I shall pray for all of you.
Fuck you, Blake.
Oh wow, and then we have a bot listener by the way.
Oh, she is not caught up.
Oh.
Well, spoilers. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Wait, oh, I'm in trouble. Anna, you said you were gonna catch up. I'm glad we have a bot follower here. That makes me happy.
We do want to become famous.
Tell
Tell us how.
us how.
Yeah, we would love to be famous. Please tell us how.
I'll click on your Russian website that's totally not going to give me a million ugly viruses. Is there like swastikas in this? This is like...
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, we're going to have to find out who that is and block them.
Yeah, right? Anyway.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Trying to give viewers. Now we got so many you're trying to block them. Must be nice.
It must be nice.
Well, if they're out there
nice.
throwing out Nazi propaganda,
Nazi
I don't want that stuff on this page.
funny.
That wasn't all 5, was it?
Oh wait.
Well,
where
there's
are we?
3. There's 3 video game stories too.
Oh yeah, let's go down to.
It's like I'm not ready for this, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not mentally ready.
Like we got 3 more stories here, or 4 more stories. Quick. One's real fast. I'll get it out of the way. HBO Max is now available on the PlayStation 5.
Ooh.
If you got a PlayStation 5 on launch, you would have noticed that HBO Max was not an available app to download. It is now. Weird.
Weird. Whack.
Whack. You want to read your first story here
Sure.
that you added?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty hyped. Though this is not video game related, it is game related. So Michael's super amazing nerdy card game is going to be out this week. It's coming in the mail. It was professionally printed and shipped, and the game will revolve around making decisions such as what faction to play as. Different factions have different special abilities. Whether or not your faction will lean towards evil or nobility. So there's like an ethical scale, and whatever choices you make will kind of push you one way or the other. And then which victory you're trying to go for. There's King of the Hill, religious victory, and cultural victory. It's a pretty fun card game. I've been working on it for a while.
So you made this game?
Yeah.
You're a nerd, dude.
I'm a huge nerd.
You're a nerd.
The game is based off a book series I've been writing for 4 years now. So I'm a huge nerd. Yeah.
Okay.
If you have time, come share some brews and pizza, play some rounds while we put on Lord of the Rings in the background.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
This is
get
just
a
like
hold of us.
So these are what the cards look like on the top 4. These are just like different what do you call it? Samples of the cards. And then these bottom ones are all the factions you can play as, these bottom pictures. So, I'm sorry viewers, you probably can't see, but there's 7 different factions. And Anna did a lot of this artwork, so
I love it.
Is there a dragon in the red?
no, it's here, I'll just it's not well, it is kind of like a dragon. It's more like
I want that faction.
they're like
Enough said.
they're the antagonists, so you'd be the evil people.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, you'll be the evil. But Anna did this, and it looks amazing. Yeah, like she did like blood splatters and stuff. It's hard to see, but yeah.
That's very awesome, guys.
Yeah,
that is so cool, man.
Yeah, the card game took a long time to make, so hopefully
It'd be worth it. So
it's similar to Magic the Gathering, but less complicated because Magic the Gathering is way too complicated. Or what's another?
If you're not smart.
It'll bring me back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon card game days,
I gotcha.
But anyway,
yeah, so get a hold of us if
Yeah.
you want to come and hang out. And
it'd be fun.
check it out and play it, dude. So excited, man.
Yeah,
That is awesome. Congrats.
thank you. I didn't know where to put what section to put that in. So.
That's totally fine.
Video game.
Mike's nerd corner.
Mike's
Welcome to Michael's most luxurious nerd corner.
You have to wear
I'm
tats.
your host, Michael Odomende.
As he adjusts his tie.
Yeah, exactly.
So it has been messy for Cyberpunk
Oh, yeah.
2077. It's just been a complete show for them. So as of Thursday evening, Cyberpunk 2077 no longer appears when searching for it on the PlayStation Store. The game's product page now appears blank. Sony Interactive Entertainment stated that they would be issuing refunds for anybody on Cyberpunk 2077, and in addition, the game would be removed from their online store until further notice. This comes in light of a slew of unplayable...
Sorry, Anna's pissed at me.
Anna's
Yeah, she's mad.
Grow up, Anna.
I'm sorry to yeah.
This comes after a slew of unplayable bugs and game-breaking bugs in the last generation console versions of this game. CD Projekt Red had previously stated that a refund could be requested via Sony or Microsoft for players who were unhappy with the product. However, that was not cleared with Sony or Microsoft. So they're like,
Just facepalm.
no.
Yeah, no.
And I think that kind of pissed off Sony particularly. It was like, now you're, throwing us under the bus for this.
Yeah.
For this, crap game that you guys put out that wasn't finished.
Is everyone just throwing everyone under the bus?
So now everybody is issuing refunds. Microsoft will also be refunding people who are not happy with it, though it is not pulled from their store. And Best Buy, up until today, I think it was offering full refunds for opened games. Even if they were opened, you could go in and get a full refund for it.
Just don't sell unfinished games.
It's just, and now they got a patch that's coming on the 28th, I believe, to fix a lot of this stuff. but that's a crunch through Christmas now.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about a game where corporations are sketchy and almost, evil and underhanded, and now they're forcing
they're forcing people to work on Christmas.
People to work through Christmas to get a game going that wasn't ready to be pushed out in the first place. This is a whole mess for them, because what I read today that made sense to me is that CD Projekt Red is trying to push this game out like they're the underdog still, like they were when The Witcher came out. Like they were just this uphill battle little game developer that put out one of the best games ever.
Yeah.
They're not like that anymore. Like now they're
Top
because of that game, they've been pushed up to such a high expectation.
Well, some people say it's the best game of all time, so they're not underdogs anymore.
So you can't treat it like,
Yeah.
like you're an underdog. You got to put out a finished game, but runs fine on PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series, but like they're still not Xbox 5 versions. They're still the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5. It's like what they should do is cancel all production of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One copies. Like no more. Switch them to next gen.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If they don't work on it anyway, I mean, it's going to make a lot of people mad, but people are already mad.
Yeah. If you're already giving refunds,
it's a
So
rough
is
go
this
of it.
the worst like mess up in releasing a game ever?
Not ever.
Yeah, not
no.
ever.
What was the worst one?
Maybe
Anthem. You'd probably have to go back a long time. I'm sure there were some N64 games or Sega games that just didn't work.
I know recently the big ones, Fallout 76 was bad. Anthem was bad. No Man's Sky. That was
No Man's Sky was a pretty bad one.
Here's the difference. These games all told everybody in tweets, hey, this is going to be rough. Yeah. Like, we're releasing this weekend. It's okay. We're releasing this weekend, and it's going to be rough. They told everybody that. CD Projekt Red released a PC version for people to review and only gave them a week to do it.
Yeah.
Oof.
And then pretty much told everybody, like, if you get a console version of this game, like, don't... if you get a console version of this game, like, don't...
You guys finish this part. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. If you get a console version of the game, don't leak anything from it, or we'll remove all of your content, essentially, is what they told people who might get a copy of it on the consoles, because they knew it wasn't ready. So, it's just a big kerfuffle.
Yeah, for sure.
It was big and it was nasty,
It was as much hype as, like, you know how they hyped up No Man's Sky? It was the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't... Here's the problem. You know how they kept pushing back the release date like 10 times? Don't do that. Just say, hey, we're not going to release it at our first release date. We have an undetermined release date now. And just don't.
People just get, like anticipation for stuff just gets so high that it's like, no matter what comes out, it's a disappointment, it seems like these days, because... for example, a game will announce something so far in advance of its release that we have all of this time to build it up in our heads and imagine scenarios that can make it better, and then when it doesn't deliver that, we tank it. We review bomb it. We don't like it. We demand refunds, which is why I personally think that video game developers should not announce games until they're like 2 months away.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's hard to do because you want to build hype for your game.
But hype dies.
Or expectations get raised to unbelievable levels, and then it comes out and you got a Cyberpunk 2077 where you can shoot the water and the water doesn't splash.
Yeah.
Like,
you shoot... I saw videos of that, and people are shooting tires and the tires aren't going
Tires
flat.
don't pop, water doesn't splash. You can jump out of cars at like 60 miles an hour and you always land on 2 feet.
The one I saw is some dude would like get out of his car, fall through the ground, and then like all he could see is himself in the ground and the map.
Yeah. So it's like, it's a mess. And they put out a game that wasn't ready to go.
Yeah.
And even it looks like even there's those little details like we were just talking about that would bother me. That Grand Theft Auto 5, 7 years ago, does better than Cyberpunk 2077 does in 2020. I don't mean to sound like I'm throwing so much shade at this game because I was so excited for it, but it just sounds like it was rushed and...
Yeah. You didn't get it, did you?
No. No, I did not yet.
Probably wait.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you might want to wait.
Probably wait. Jesse, our guest the other week, is playing it now, and he's like, man, it's so fun. You need to get it. I'm like,
I have heard good things. Like, my friends who have played it, they're like, it is fun.
Right. On the new consoles.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But it is what it is, man.
It was like No Man's Sky. Everyone was making a big fuss about it, but then the people who were playing No Man's Sky were like, "It's actually really fun."
Yeah, and we played it for a while, and it was fun. I really like Fallout 76 too. It's just you got to get through those rough patches to get to the good stuff once they fix it all up.
True.
I got 2 more video game stories here, and I got 2 co-hosts. So if you want to read
Pokemon, because I'm the only one that's good at it. Yeah.
Be the Pokemon.
Okay. Cool.
On January 16th, Pokemon Go has selected Machop as its first Community Day Pokemon.
Ooh.
Machamps are extremely useful fighting type in PvP and will be a good chance to find a good one. And as always, shinies will be increased in the spawn rate. I don't think I have one yet.
No, I don't either.
A shiny?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I have a really good
Do
Machamp.
you have a shiny?
Yeah, I have like a lot. They're tied in my basement.
Okay. All right.
Zach does say the driving's awful in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, see, it's just a bummer when little stuff like that bothers.
I feel like you could beat a Machop, but you couldn't beat a Machamp.
No,
You're not strong enough.
I can't beat a Machamp.
I feel like you couldn't even beat a Machop.
You couldn't beat a Machoke.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah.
A Machoke is the second one.
First of all,
of course you couldn't beat Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I'm also into being choked, so that wouldn't even be effective on me.
But I feel like a Machop would body all 3 of us, dude. Like it's just so compact and muscular.
That's true.
Like a little baby horse.
I've never heard that description, but it's a standing baby horse, is what it is.
Essentially, yeah. Like a donkey. You want to finish out the League of Legends here?
Yeah, League of Legends developer Riot Games is working on a massive multiplayer online MMO role-playing game in the League universe. I'm pretty sure it'll be out for all consoles, but I need to check on that. And it should, Riot's VP and IP and Entertainment, Greg Street, tweeted on Thursday. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about all the games Riot Games is coming out with.
They're doing a lot, and we had heard a lot about it at like the last E3 we got. They showed a lot of teasers for this stuff, like the Ruined King and this MMO and some other
Ruined
stuff.
King looks pretty good. Everyone made fun of Riot Games because their name was Riot Games, but they only had one game, so it's like take the S off there. And now they're coming out with a
and
ton.
now they're getting more, yeah.
So that's exciting. Yeah.
No, that's awesome, man.
It's short news week.
It is a very, very short news week. There's not much to talk about. Which, like I said, is good because we got a lot of talking and discussing to do about the Disney movie tournament this week.
The only one that mattered was my card game, so everything else just... I'm not ready. Yeah,
I better scroll up too. So, oh gosh.
Disney.
We have our toughest week yet, boys.
It's probably the toughest week of all time.
The toughest week of the... Or, yes, like I wrote that. Possibly one of the toughest weeks of the entire tournament. When 4 of the absolute best Disney movies ever come in to go off head-to-head.
Heavyweight championships.
The most sincere story about loving somebody for what's inside will compete against looking at the world around you in a brand new way. When Beauty and the Beast goes up against Pocahontas. Shoot me in the head. Here we go.
Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas.
I know how much you love Beauty and the Beast, so you want to kind of walk us through the plot?
Don't click back over to the chat either, because I don't want Anna making you biased.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is it? Anna she's like, she hates some of the best Disney movies of all time. How dare she?
Yeah. What's wrong with her?
So obviously, Beauty and the Beast, or I guess we should do both plot. So,
yeah.
Beauty and the Beast is just like, obviously there's this late girl who's kind of weird. She's good looking, but all she does is read, and she's kind of a nerd.
She's a witch.
Yeah, so she's a witch. And Gaston is like, wow, this is the only girl in the whole town that doesn't adore me, because all the girls adore him. So that's the one he wants, because you want what you can't have.
Oh, obviously.
And
It's obviously a tool.
Yeah. No, Gaston's the best. Stop it. Stop. So, she also has a really weird dad, and anyway, she basically finds herself in like looking for her dad, and I think she gets
He
goes to the castle for something.
He goes to find her a rose, right?
Yeah.
Or he finds her the white rose that he liked or whatever, and he like picks it from his garden, and he's like, oh hell no.
Well, the main thing is her and her dad are caught in the castle. That's basically where the Or the
he
action.
He gets caught first, and then she goes to rescue him.
Yeah.
And then basically makes a trade. Like, you can have me for my father.
Exactly.
And he accepts that trade, and now she's locked in the tower.
She also finds
obviously a perv.
She also finds out all the dishes and stuff talk, and it's kind of trippy.
Natural.
It's kind of trippy.
Normal Tuesday night.
Yeah, normal. But yeah, so the whole plot is like this beast character development. He's like a kind of beast that never thinks he's like, I'm gonna be like this forever, and I'm never gonna find true love. And obviously, wouldn't you know it?
Wouldn't you know it? So the little backstory is he was kind of like a self-centered prince who kind of like turned away like an old homeless woman who actually turned out to be a sorceress who cursed him to find, somebody that can love him for being ugly before the last petal of his rose falls. Otherwise, he'll be stuck this way forever. And so will the dishes and all of that stuff. They also the dishes.
How did the dishes get caught up on this? They were like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, just like we had no part in this.
We had no part in this, by the way.
However, I will say, very thankful for that sorceress, because playing with Beast in Kingdom Hearts just makes the game easy. He's a tank, dude.
He's just a tank. He is in. Oh yeah, the inventor gets lost in. Yeah.
There she goes biasing us again. How dare she?
Yeah, how dare you? But I did grow up on Beauty and the Beast. It was great because it was the only. So whenever I visited my grandma, that was the only Disney movie she had. So we just watched it
over and over.
I remember that being like a VHS tape at my grandma's. It was just worn out.
Yeah, it was just worn out.
That's how I was with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was the only DVD we had, so we just watched it over and over.
Yeah. So who's going to walk us through the plot of Pocahontas?
Pocahontas, Tanner.
Well, trying to think of the best way to start this off. They come over from England. What's his name? John Smith.
John Smith, Mel Gibson. Fun fact.
I can't think of the big chunky dude that has the dog.
The villain? Yeah, I don't remember what his name is either.
Oh.
I don't know. But I love English bulldogs, so whatever.
Was that an English bulldog or was that a pug? I feel like it was a pug.
It was supposed to be an English bulldog.
Governor Ratcliffe.
I feel like it was a pug.
Better not have been a pug. Those are Chinese dogs.
It was like this big.
Guy in the chair.
Dog. Percy.
That's definitely a pug.
Oh, just say Percy the pug. Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say, boom. Like, there's no way that thing's an English bulldog.
Well, I'm done with this movie. Only reason I liked it.
You act like people in England couldn't buy Chinese dogs. Like, there's traders going back and forth all the time.
Yeah, I'm sick of you too.
Yeah.
Shut up, Anna. So I'm trying to. I can think of the movie, but I'm trying to think of like what I'm missing because I can't remember how they first meet. Is she just like kind of spying on them?
I think she's curious as to who they are.
Because I know they like land and start colonizing, but I can't. I think she was like
typical white people.
Yeah, how dare
you? These white men are dangerous. My favorite meme from Pocahontas. Truer words have never been spoken. These white men are dangerous.
But then they can't understand each other, and then that song happens. And then they can understand each other.
That song happens.
Colors of the Wind or something like that.
Like one of the best songs in Disney history.
True.
Oh, it's so good.
Are you really going to say that with the next competition we have
I didn't
coming
say
up?
it is the best. I said one of the best.
It's not even top 5.
Oh, how dare you?
Not even top
5. Let's see here. Okay. Well, are we through the plot, I suppose?
Not really. I'm still trying to think of...
It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
And I didn't really...
Obviously, today I only prepared for the second matchup. This is the only one that matters.
Hey, this one's pretty big, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, because obviously John Smith turns good. He's like, oh, now I see. And then Pocahontas saves him from getting executed.
And her dad's like, oh, no, this is you guys cannot be together.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
He's like, oh,
absolutely not. Why don't you marry this nice Indian boy right here? I forget his name, too. But he's got that funny meme, too, where he like comes running through the field with his like axe.
Oh, yeah.
Rah! You remember that meme? The one was like, it's hard to find.
I'm liking the beat that you were dropping, but
I'll just look up Pocahontas memes and see what pops up.
It's like a video meme. It won't pop up.
Okay.
So it is what it is. It's that one where they take like a still, and then they like go flying through space and stuff.
Leave that one out. I don't need paint. I paint with the colors of the wind.
But this could be us, but you like white guy.
I was like, was this the guy with the war paint? But it wasn't war paint. Like on his face, it was like the bear claws painted on his chest.
Yeah.
But anyway, essentially the Englishman's like goal is to like rob the Native Americans of their gold, essentially.
I'm watching you two, white men.
We're going to take your seat if you get up.
I have no gold.
Manifest Destiny. Airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Zach. Zach gets it. No one lifts like Gaston.
No one shoots like Gaston.
Yeah, exactly.
Gaston likes dudes.
No.
What? How dare
One.
you? I hope he likes dudes. So, villains. Do I even need to go?
The dude with the pug, obviously, because now it's a pug.
What are you really gonna say that's better than Gaston? That dude with a pug. What is his name? What is his name again?
Ratcliffe.
Ratcliffe.
Is Gaston really a villain though?
No, he's the good guy. He's literally the protagonist throughout the whole thing. But everyone got it wrong.
Yeah, like obviously the Beast was the bad guy. He
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah. Jeez.
So, yeah, Gaston versus Ratcliffe.
I almost gotta say Ratcliffe.
How dare you? Get out.
He was responsible for part of a mass genocide.
I don't know, man. I mean, he didn't. I don't think he killed anybody.
Yeah.
Not personally.
I
But
think
he
they
might have
rallied.
given some orders.
Maybe in
His
real,
pug
maybe
was
in
behind
real
it.
life, yes, but in the movie Pocahontas, I don't really think he kills anybody.
Yeah. What? Didn't
He's actually really lazy in the movie.
Her dude, I think gets killed though. The Indian dude.
He gets shot. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he?
I think he gets
I didn't think
shot,
the war actually happened because I know they were kind of like
Right.
when they were singing "Savages," which we'll get to in
which we
soundtrack.
will get to.
But-
more racism. But here we go.
Did they
Thanks,
even?
Disney.
Did they even like have the battle, or I thought
It
Pocahontas?
stopped.
Yeah,
There
I
is,
thought it
I
stopped.
think it is stopped. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he does get shot,
Sure.
and then Gaston like straight up like tries to murder this dude like with his bare hands. I don't know. I think I like Gaston more than.
Dude, I'm telling you, Gaston. Yeah, you know who I'm going for villain.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll allow it.
But hero. I don't necessarily like the hero in Beauty and the Beast. Well, you have Bella and the Beast, and the Beast is a douchebag half
I
the
think
time.
it's just Belle.
Belle, yeah, but the Beast is a douchebag half the time.
Yeah, he's not very heroic, and I mean Belle does save him and everybody in the castle by falling in love with him.
She's the actual protagonist. Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's the hero from saving everybody
mean-
from the Beast's temper tantrums. 'Cause that makes her the hero.
I mean, Pocahontas like saves her entire village, and then also a lot of the Englishmen too.
Yeah,
So it's like
and John Smith is there.
John Smith is just there doing his Mel Gibson thing, you know.
And after the end credits, all the white people gave the natives smallpox and they died. Whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it was in wool blankets.
Wool blankets.
Not
Here's
good.
here's the thing though. My history professor in college, he basically was like, it's actually a myth that we intentionally, that apparently like it wasn't intentional giving them smallpox.
Oh.
Like, well, because nobody knew anything about smallpox or diseases back then. Like nobody knew anything about that.
Fair enough, but
Apparently they were actually just, I mean, they did a lot of horrible things, but the disease thing was actually apparently a mistake. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but we
Fair
all
enough,
we
so-
all learned in like elementary school and middle school that it was on purpose,
yeah.
the smallpox thing.
But anyway, in these two movies, I think Pocahontas is a little bit more heroic in just the way
Yeah.
of putting herself in harm's way to make a difference.
I would say so.
Plus, she goes barefoot through the woods. That's badass.
True.
Isn't that what they all did, or did they have footwear?
The
Yeah.
Englishmen did.
Yeah.
I don't
One-
think the
one
natives
Here and
did.
there. Here and there.
Yeah, here and there.
Support.
You have those silly animals.
Yep, you have the raccoon. You have John Smith.
The tree.
Mother Willow. The little hummingbird.
Oh
It's
yeah.
the little hummingbird's name. I forget her name.
But can that stack up to a whole entire like dish set?
I don't know. I think
and an old
Lumiere.
crazy inventor.
almost stands alone as my favorite supporting character.
Who is?
Lumiere.
Oh,
that's
Or Lumiere.
The candle.
yeah,
candles,
The
yeah.
candle. Oh, dude, that song we'll get to, of course. But
And Cogsworth. Oh, so funny.
Yeah, I gotta go with Beauty and the Beast on
I
this one.
think they're my favorite supporting
I mean, when you have a
characters.
whole entire house of living things as
And
your
they
supporting cast,
sing, and they dress you, and they cook you food, and you're their guest.
yeah.
Speaking of soundtracks,
Here we go.
this is so tough because, like,
I don't know. Colors of the Wind is one of the best ever.
It is.
It is.
I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna go with Pocahontas on soundtrack, but I do love like Tales as Old as
Tale as Old as Time. Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
Gaston.
Be Our Guest. Oh, you're right.
I
Oh.
don't know, man.
What now, Mike? What now, Mike?
I don't know.
It's a song about your boy.
Even the Bell song right at the beginning is fun too.
I know. But Pocahontas has such good songs too.
Yeah, but how many people get married to Pocahontas soundtracks? No, nobody.
Savages. That's what I'm getting married to.
Well, you were getting married.
Back to the racist songs with Disney.
You were gonna get married.
See, I think that song was showing like it wasn't like Disney trying to be racist. I think
know.
it was them showing that like racism's dumb.
Yeah.
I think that's what the Savages song was about.
And I'm thinking it is a very important switch.
Yes.
Because they didn't used to
Yeah.
make songs for that reason.
Right. Yeah, that song was very much like they're not savages, they're humans like you. You guys are just being dumb. You know?
Right.
True.
So Disney actually did a good thing there, I think. Unlike hating Jews.
Don't you
Soundtrack.
defend them?
Unlike hating Jews
The
like they usually
soundtrack
do.
is so tough for me on this one, man.
I'm gonna stick with Pocahontas even though
Sticking with Pocahontas.
even though I love Beauty and the Beast soundtrack.
I gotta go with Beauty and the Beast on this one.
Wow, we switched it up there.
B. Oh.
Oh, that's so good.
You remember that part in The Lion King where he's on top of Pumbaa and he's like, B. Ah. Yes. And then like runs. Oh, it's so funny, dude. I think Beauty and the Beast too. I don't know. I just like those. I don't know. Gosh, it's tough.
That is tough.
I'm gonna go with Beauty and the Beast for
Gaston
soundtrack.
song I listen to all the time, obviously. He eats 4 dozen eggs.
True.
Someone literally do something about that, man.
Do something about
I like to think of myself as like a blonde Gaston.
Viking Gaston. There you go. I could see it. Let's see here.
Sequel quality.
Well, wait a second. What wasn't there a Pocahontas
There's a Pocahontas too.
There is a Pocahontas too.
All these
It's where
sequels
she goes,
we don't.
it's where she goes to England, I think. But it's like to get John Smith back. I never seen it.
I feel like none of these sequels anyone has seen.
Like I said, it's
Yeah,
Journey.
She
to
has a
New World.
pug and a raccoon now.
It's Percy.
Oh, so Percy turns into a good guy.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, okay. Stupid.
Stupid. Hate it.
Hate it. So
I guess you would have to think of remakes here because Beauty and the Beast is the only one who has a remake so far with Emma Watson.
there's no Beauty and the Beast 2, correct? Oh, there's a
there is.
Christmas. Oh,
Christmas
That doesn't
special.
count. That doesn't count.
Nah. I would call the remake probably what you need to take into consideration.
Which
here.
was fantastic.
It was a great remake. I
Sure.
agree. That song that they added for Beast, Evermore.
Oh, so in the second one, Anna's like she thought John died or something. Nah, he was off sleeping with other girls in England. He's like, I gotta go back to my white chick.
So many of them.
It's like Anna's just our go-to for sequels because apparently she's seen all the sequels.
I've seen all these sequels.
She can
Anna.
never pick the competitions right, but she can pick the sequels for us.
I've never.
So all that's left now is to just kind of sit here for a second and think about personal attachment. Which one you just think is a better movie? After taking everything we've talked about into consideration, I will give you guys a few to think about it here.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Gosh, dude, this is so tough. All right, Tanner, you want to start us off?
Pocahontas actually died in the second one.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you because the movie's probably trash.
Yeah.
Probably.
Why'd you have to tell us that, Anna?
I am going to go Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
It's for some reason to me that's the movie. Pocahontas was good, but it was just like it didn't hit all those notes for me.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
This is
Whereas Beauty and the Beast did.
It's so difficult for me. Because I thought Pocahontas would go farther. Like, and if it dies now, it's go. But Beauty and the
Why
Beast.
this is a shitty week, dude.
That's why it's a crappy week. It
This
really
is
is.
a crappy week.
Yeah.
There's a couple of movies this week that should not go out in the first round, but here we are.
Oh, actually, in history. Okay, thank you, Anna. I didn't know if you were talking about the movie or real life.
She's a historian.
A historian.
Apparently.
Um.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Well, who's going next?
You can go next.
But I still don't know.
I'll put you on the spot.
I still don't know. Okay. Well, I honestly, thinking about it, both soundtracks are equal to me. The plots are fairly equal. Supporting cast and a bunch of others and villain go to Beauty and the Beast.
You guys are hating on history.
History sucks, dude.
Sucks.
History
That's
sucks.
why
I
they
don't know
make
if you know
movies
this.
that lie about it.
I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah.
white people are awful, dude.
Ask me what I ate tomorrow. I don't remember because history sucks. Anything that happened in the past, stupid. Okay.
Now he's stalling now.
Okay.
He is stalling.
This is purely because I grew up watching it. Is Beauty and the Beast. I'm gonna pick it.
Okay.
I think both movies are tied in my mind, but it just comes down to personal affinity towards it. So.
As far as quality, yeah, you'd think they're about the same. And then
Yeah, I think they're honestly equal. I think they're equal. I just need to go with the one that meant more to my childhood.
I just don't. I don't think they're equal.
Well,
I think one just kind of stands.
Anna's gonna
this
beat
far.
me if I don't say that Pocahontas, which I do think Pocahontas is good. I do.
She ever gets mad at you, just tip that piano over on her.
She ain't picking it back up.
I'm not picking it back up.
All right. Me. It's tough because obviously Pocahontas was like not what happened in real life, obviously, but I still think it was kind of important for young kids of Native American birth to see
Yeah.
a princess, of their skin color and culture. So like that has a big impact on people too.
They need to come out with that after Peter Pan. Come on.
I would say, I know Beauty and the Beast is going to go on, but I would almost say Pocahontas tips the scale a little bit for me just because of, I don't know, just kind of
Okay.
that racial, like showing people how dumb it is to...
Well, you should have made me go last. I could have been the tie.
I wanted you to answer honestly and not
Yeah.
as a tiebreaker, so...
No, I wasn't going to do that this week.
Fair enough. Yeah, I just think this movie does a good job of explaining why it's so foolish to just rip apart the world for resources when all of this beauty's right in front of you and you can just see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean, both movies are so good. I just...
I'm not upset.
I like the way you put that, but you lost. So,
But you know what?
Yeah, fine. That's okay. Why don't you pave paradise and put up a parking lot?
Yeah. You go paint with your wind colors over there, and we'll
you go paint with the colors of the wind, all right?
we'll make industry over here.
Pretty much.
Whatever you say.
Whatever.
Watch closely,
Can we take it?
because you might just actually see Tanner's head explode on camera.
Can we take a 20-minute?
No, we sure can't.
My heart hurts.
Another journey. Another journey to find yourself in a world full of monsters and Greek gods. Goes up against a heartwarming story of an orphaned young boy raised by gorillas.
Oof.
Learning about himself and humanity. Hercules goes up against Tarzan. Ooh, I'm not ready for it.
Why would this happen?
Fucking cry.
Dude, this sucks.
This might be the first. I might cry.
This sucks because these are two of the heaviest hitting movies on the planet, and they're both
Ever.
going up against each
All
other.
time.
In the first round, Hercules couldn't have gone up against Big Hero 6 or something. That would have been easy for me.
That would have been tough too.
I was about to say, I love Big Hero 6.
I'll get to that when we get to that episode, but I don't think it's as good as everybody thinks it is.
Slap this mic.
Fight me, whatever. Plot. Man, you just watched Tarzan, so you want to go through Tarzan's plot, kind of?
Yeah. Family goes over to Africa. Parents die. Gorilla mom, who just lost her gorilla baby, finds a human baby, raises him as her own, even though Kerchak does not like him. Tries to fit in. I'm trying to think.
Are they the parents from Frozen? Has that been confirmed?
No, it's a theory.
Okay. Theory.
He grows up. He's pretty lean and muscular. If you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Then what's her name? Jane and her dad and that other dude. Can never remember his name.
The villain of him and the cheetah are the villains.
Which is weird too, because in the actual books, the dude that plays the villain is actually his dad.
Oh,
Yeah, like because I'm trying to remember his name because they had it in the other in all the books.
I can look it up. Wait, whose name was it?
I can't think of it right now.
I already got it. Clayton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because technically Tarzan's name would be John Clayton III.
Oh,
Anyways, they want to take or have Tarzan take them to the gorillas. He doesn't want to. They teach him like English and history and all this other stuff.
yeah.
And they're about to leave, and he shows them the gorillas, and then they try to take the gorillas,
Yeah.
and he stops them.
And he stops.
He's like, nah, dude, I'm cool with that.
He's like,
Takes
"Nah,
off
bro,
his
that's
suit.
all right."
Takes off his suit and his shoes.
He looks so
As long as
dapper.
I got my suit and tie.
Hercules.
Well,
You remember that enough to go through it?
yeah, basically, Hercules is like somebody that everyone kind of hates. I mean, it starts out with him destroying like the whole entire town
Well,
square.
he starts as a baby god.
Yeah, well,
He's Zeus's, and he's glowing and has all
I
of the
should-
grace.
I should-
His child.
I should kind of say that Hades, everyone kind of picks on him because he's the king of Hades, but Zeus picks on him, and he's kind of just had enough. And he's plotting to basically take over the world and take over Mount Olympus.
Pretty much.
And
the fates. And
but then
fates tell
the
him.
fates were like, well, as long as Hercules is alive,
You ain't gonna be able to do that.
so he sends these two demons who suck at their job,
Pain and panic.
who can't do anything, to go, I think, be snakes or something and poison, or they were gonna poison him.
They
They can
were going
transform.
to.
They can transform into whatever
Okay.
they want.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
transformed into snakes, and they
Yeah.
were gonna venomize or whatever, bite him.
Yeah.
I think.
They had a vial.
Yeah.
They were in their regular form. They gave him the vial. He was supposed to drink everything, but the last drop he didn't drink, so he retained some of his.
So he retained. He's a retained.
Mortal,
retained some of his demigod powers, basically, and then
And then I think the next scene is when he destroys the town square, and
they
then
drop
everyone,
him. They drop him down on Earth, and
Oh, yeah.
they're like, "Okay, we got to kill him now." And then they turn into snakes, and he takes both of them and ties them in a knot and throws them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then you meet his adopted parents, who
Yes,
are
sir.
farmers, and then you go to the town square where he destroys everything.
Yeah.
And we learned that he's a huge, klutz.
He's a huge klutz, but super strong. I mean, how are people not like, okay, you have superpowers, obviously, like, but everyone just hates him instead.
So yeah,
I would have signed him up for a UFC fight. at
Yeah,
age
I'm like,
age
hey, come
4.
hey, come over here, sign your name on this contract here. Yeah, but otherwise, no, that's not true, Hannah. How dare you? So obviously he has to go get training from this goat fella, who has trained a bunch of heroes, but I guess every hero this guy's trained has died.
has a weakness.
Has a
Achilles heel.
Oh yeah, has a weakness.
He trained Brad Pitt.
He trained Brad. Did train
Don't
Troy.
you guys forget it?
Troy, he did train Troy. Train
Troy.
That's a
Train Troy.
Train Troy.
All aboard the Troy train.
But throughout this whole time, Hades is being kind of a douche and trying to,
Big old douche.
derail everything. And this girl's a douche too, honestly. Me and Anna were talking about this. It's
Meg?
like she kind
Meg
of
sucks.
She
dude.
sucks. She's the worst.
She's in a
I
tight
might,
spot,
I
dude.
might throw her in with villain along with Hades.
I kind of feel for Meg, dude, because she doesn't have her own soul.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Hades has her soul. She gave up her soul
For the
to
dude
bring
she
her
loves.
to bring her boyfriend
And then
back,
he dipped on her
and then he
for-
bailed off with
I don't
another girl, and now Hades owns her soul. And
All I'm saying is I like Jane way more than I like her. so.
I agree, but I don't hate Meg though either. I feel more for Meg than
Yeah.
Jane for sure.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Doesn't Hercules have to go swimming?
Like there's a couple of moments where like Hercules falls into a trap, and Meg's like, "Dude, get out of here!" Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like every time he's going up against something, she's like sitting there watching, and she's like, "Come on,
Yep.
figure it out, dude."
The Hydra fight scene was great too.
that was
It was
dope.
great. At the time, that was some of the best.
Yeah.
Like that you could see.
Yeah. Yeah, but otherwise, what else?
We
is
go
the
through-
plot?
yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting. He's gaining fame. He's fighting.
In
these
actual
monsters.
history, it's called the 10 Labors, but what it's
13.
really- 13 labors. Is it 13? But in actual, they're just kind of going through and like, oh, this is how he gets popular. And it's
Yeah.
Right. They're using the labors as like a
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
make
I-
him a
I
celebrity.
knew that from watching Kratos.
Get some air Hercs.
Right before you kill Hercules, he's like, "I did all the labors. This is my final one." And then you kill Hercules because you're Kratos. Anyway, sorry. Side note.
What a great mission.
What a-
You just drop an entire
Little
concrete
Easter egg.
slab on his face, dude.
Yeah.
When he's doing the getting painted with his sword, he's wearing Scar from the Lion King as his headdress.
Oh. All right.
I like that too. Yeah.
But he's building up his name, and then eventually he I think now when does he take on Hades? I'm trying to think. Well, shoot, I got lost where I was. Anyway,
it's towards the end. He goes to get her soul back, I think.
Yeah. But Hades does take over Mount Olympus and sets loose the Titans.
That's right. The planets are aligned.
Yeah, the Titans,
which happens the next couple days, guys.
Ooh, I saw that.
That'll be actually fun to watch. Yeah. Apparently, it's gonna be super.
Until our world gets destroyed.
We'll be able to see the Christmas star for like the first time, and
then our planet blows up somehow.
Yep.
Yeah, and then basically Hercules has to go save Mount Olympus and save his dad, and
essentially he gives up his life to save Meg's soul, right, in the river Styx.
Yeah, because
they're about to cut his lifeline. The fates are, but then since he sacrificed himself,
they're trying to cut it.
He becomes worthy.
Becomes a god again.
And he gets his god.
Because he was turning really old as he was going through like the soul, whatever.
And then he turned bright, friggin' orange and buff.
Yes, sir. 0 to hero, no time flat.
He just stayed old like that, and Meg's like, "Oh, I don't like you anymore."
Also, I like how they make it so complicated to beat these Titans and like stop them. And then he just takes the tornado one, sucks them all up, throws them right through the universe like it was nothing.
Right.
None of the other gods are as strong as you. Got it.
Got it. I guess Hercules is the best.
Right.
Hercules is the best.
Well, not apparently. Kratos kills him really quick. I don't know.
Okay, well,
have you guys seen the one with The Rock in it, where he does the
I didn't like that one though.
It's the only reason I like it is because it actually gives you the side of the Hercules story where he kills his wife and kids.
Yeah,
and does his labors.
That's the actual. That's the actual story of Hercules.
Yeah.
Herod. Herod tricks him into killing his wife and kids.
It wasn't a bad movie. It was an action porn, I guess.
And it was like he wasn't actually like Hercules. I don't know. It was all like faked. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a team that like helped him accomplish everything.
Yeah.
And he had a giant club instead of a sword. Fuck off.
Yeah. What is going on?
I didn't hate it, but I didn't really. I wouldn't watch it again.
The one with what's the dude from Twilight? Something Kellen is his name. He played I can't remember his name. He played something in Twilight, like the big buff brother of the Cullens. Anyways, they made another Hercules with him in it. That one was better than the one with The Rock.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
He basically that was a good one.
That was really good.
Hercules movie. I know what. It'll show us all of them.
So,
you're thinking of this one. No.
I think it's The Legend of Hercules. The next one over.
Oh yeah, I think it is this one.
The dude from Twilight.
It's kind of weird that they came out like on the same year.
They did. Yeah, that was another weird thing. I was like, I can't believe they're doing that.
Yeah, why would they do that?
And in my head, I'm like, the one with The Rock is obviously gonna be better, and it wasn't.
It wasn't. No.
It wasn't. Lee, click that one so I can see who plays in it.
This one or
the other one?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I just want to see.
Yeah, I did like this one better. I did. How do I go to? I can just go to Legend of Hercules. Kellen
Lutz. That's what it is. Gotcha.
Welcome to the Who Is That Actor podcast,
right?
Where we spend 15 minutes trying to figure out who actors are in certain movies.
Exactly.
Got it. All right. Yeah, I think we can finally move on from plot now.
Yeah, I was about to say we could probably move on.
10 minutes later, we can move on from the plot.
Maybe. Going from the villain, here we got Clayton versus Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton.
Did you just say that?
And the tiger. I don't know the tiger's name.
Sabor.
And then
versus Hades.
Yeah.
And Meg.
I'm not putting Meg in the villain. Get out of my face, dude. It wasn't her fault.
I don't give a crap.
I also.
Hey, she made that decision to sell her soul, right?
She did. It was a poor decision, but
I don't like the C&I girls either. They might. I'm gonna throw them in there.
I wish Cerberus would have had a little bit of a bigger part.
Yeah, that would have been cool. There's a lot of comic relief in them labors for sure. A lot of stuff could have been cooler.
This is tough. This is tough for me because Hades in a sense of like obviously Hades is the more powerful villain. Like
more powerful, yeah. But I think as far as just like wickedness goes, like Clayton like shot the gorilla.
Well, and if you think about it too, if you can understand kind of where Meg's coming from, why can't you understand where Hades coming from? The brother that they put in the underworld that nobody wanted, that gets picked on his whole life. Of course he wants to take over the world. I feel for him.
So that's his choice.
Yeah.
Like Meg doesn't have a choice because Hades owns her soul.
He didn't own her soul. She sold it to him to save somebody.
But Hades didn't have it.
When you sell something to somebody, they now own it.
Well, I get that.
Like, yes, she made the choice to sell her soul.
That's what I'm saying. She made the choice.
But he's now using that to make her manipulate Hercules. Not her fault.
I don't know. I think she a hoe. A
she
grade A hoe. I will say Hades is funny though, and I love a funny villain. Like if you have a sense of humor.
I'm still gonna go Clayton though.
All right. I might. I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, he's a dick from the beginning.
Yeah,
There's no funny stuff with Clayton.
I was about to say
the first thing he does is like almost shoot Tarzan, and then they're like, "Hey, just so you know, we're here to study the gorillas, not hunt them." And he's like, "I know." And then you still catch him just being gun happy,
still shooting people.
gun happy like the whole time.
I'm actually going to agree with you because Hades is a more likable villain because of how funny he is.
Right, I agree.
So Clayton's like a worse villain.
I think so. Just a traditional villain.
Yeah.
A better
Also,
villain.
so hard to beat in Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Hades, yeah.
Not Hades.
Clayton?
Yeah. Him that shotgun knock half your health off every time he hits you with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hades, the king of.
Is there any argument for the hero category?
Sounds like Hercules and Tarzan to me.
I mean, like for who should take it. I mean, I think Hercules kind of.
But you're just saying that because but Tarzan is such a hero too.
I understand. He saves all the gorillas. Yeah.
Tarzan kind of also caused his own problems though by showing them where the gorillas were.
Yeah, he is.
Should have just listened.
That's
to
just.
Papa.
I think. What do I want? What's the word I'm looking for here? Blissful ignorance.
Yeah.
He didn't know people were evil.
He just wanted her to stick around. He didn't want her to leave.
Yeah. He's like, I'll let you kill all my gorilla friends if you stay.
Got tired of clapping gorilla cheeks.
And I don't blame him. The gorilla girls were definitely on top.
Oh, goodness.
Both of them, yeah. It's just both of them do heroic things throughout the movie, but when it comes down to it, both of them make the sacrificial call. Like, what is it? Hercules makes the decision to leave with them, right? Mm-hmm. So long as they leave the gorillas alone.
Yeah,
I think is what it is.
I think so. Yeah, I might have to go with Hercules, I guess.
I would say Hercules just because of the 0 to hero. No time flat zone.
The only thing is he did have superpowers, which Tarzan did not have.
True. That's a pretty big.
So I would say, yeah. What do you do?
Well, you can do more heroic things with superpowers. So boom.
That's not fair, though. It's
well,
not fair. But
oh man, it's tough. Now we got our support.
Well, you got Roseanne.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Is it Rosie? Rosie O'Donnell.
Not Roseanne.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Mike Roseanne.
And the elephant. Who's the elephant? God, he's so funny, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't there one more? Or is it just those guys? When you got Kala, his mom, Kerchak.
Tantor. Yeah.
Tantor.
He's so funny, dude.
Looks questionable to me. That's where that meme comes from.
It's a piranha. Turk. Okay.
Turk.
Now I can
Turk is Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah.
That's actually a good supporting cast they were in.
It's a pretty slick one.
Whereas in the supporting cast for the other one, you have Meg. Ugh.
I'm gonna fight you guys, dude.
You got Meg. You got Phil.
You're
you
throwing
got
out
Pegasus.
some serious hate.
Okay, well, I will say Phil and Pegasus are pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Meg so much.
Pegasus is pretty boss, dude. No lie about that.
Who else? Is there anybody else? Not really.
That's really kind of.
You kind of have two supporting characters for each, pretty much, if you think about it. Meg is in the middle, so I won't call her a supporting character.
Yeah, that's the love interest. That's like Jane being a supporting character. I wouldn't call her a supporting character.
Yeah.
So we got Tantor and Turk versus Pegasus and Phil.
What's that one guy's name? The one short guy with the hat, or in Tarzan? You know.
Oh, he's the doctor, the father.
He counts.
Does he count?
Yeah, he's a good.
He's stupid,
but he's a good guy. He helps.
He's an old dude who just basically gets pushed around the whole movie. I don't know that he helped with anything.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, they were taking all their stuff back to the ship so they can go hunt the gorillas, and he jumped on top of a bed and was like, "Don't take this," and they took him anyway.
So he had good intentions.
I have to go Tarzan with support. Turk and Tantor are just better.
I'm going Tarzan for this one.
I can agree. I would think if it was just, I don't know, Pegasus is really awesome. The way he gets jealous of Meg.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that
funny,
is
funny.
dude.
That is funny.
I wonder why he got jealous of her.
Because she's hot.
She's a hot.
Oh, here comes the hard one, dude. Oh,
soundtrack.
This is going to be hard.
Woo! I'm not excited, boys.
So Tarzan, we got Son of Man. What's the...
Archimedes. Is that the name of the Pegasus? I think. Okay. Thank you, Anna. Archimedes.
You want to pull up? Actually, just pull up.
I
the
am right
soundtrack.
now.
I was like, pull up.
Okay,
I want
yeah.
to see them. Yeah, I want to just in case there's any I'm missing.
Oh, we got "You'll Be in My Heart," "Son of Man," the "Trash in the Camp" song with the scat. Skibba-doob, dooba-doob, dooba-doob, bab.
Oh, Gospel Truth, Go the Distance.
Ooh, "Strangers Like Me," dude. That's such a good song.
There's such good ones here.
I got the Tarzan soundtrack up.
So I'll pull up this one.
Dude, Phil Collins went off on this
That's the thing,
soundtrack,
the reason
dude.
it's so hard.
He went off on this soundtrack, dude. What?
Go the distance, 0 to hero. I won't say I'm in love. Oh,
So
dude.
good, dude.
I love the Gospel Truth ones for some reason.
Dude, I love the muses, dude. I was heartbroken when I figured out they weren't sassy black women in the stories.
True hero.
Hercules.
Do you know what Greek
You mean Honkules?
Greek people were typically pretty white. Well,
Oh, man.
I don't know. Actually, Greek people are kind of like, they did have way darker skin. They were more like Middle Eastern.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway.
This is so hard, dude.
What else was there? I'm just looking at this. What else? It was
In Tarzan?
Yeah.
You got Two Worlds, You'll Be in My Heart, Son of Man, Trash in the Camp, Strangers Like Me.
Yeah, because not all of these are actual songs,
No.
but you know which ones are the songs.
Right, you know the big songs.
Yeah.
fuck,
There's just no way.
Yeah,
There's no way I hear Phil Collins go off on Tarzan and I don't immediately think it's the best. I'm going Tarzan for the soundtrack, dude. Like he just goes off, and it's like heartfelt songs too. Like a lot of these in Hercules are fun, and Trash in the Camp, obviously.
Sorry, Anna. Archimedes is the is the old dude. Wait, why is that Greek?
Archimedes is not the old dude. It's Philatides.
Why does he have a Greek name? And because she said,
I think she's thinking of the owl from the Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, that's the owl from Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
That is Archimedes.
Yeah, because the dude who trains Hercules is Phil.
Yeah. Which is funny because Archimedes is actually a Greek name, and then this guy's name is Phil in a Greek.
Well, his
movie.
name is Philatides.
Oh, okay.
Is what his name
Okay.
is, but everyone, yeah.
His name's just Phil. How Greek? Okay, I'm
This
gonna.
is so hard.
It's so hard, dude.
Why can't I just say a tie
It's
for the soundtrack?
between Go the Distance and
Why can't I leave it at a tie?
I gotta go Tarzan.
You'll be my heart.
You wanna know why? Here's why, and I'll tell you. Because Phil Collins did not have to go that hard.
No, he didn't.
But he did that for us.
He went really hard
He did.
for us. Yeah.
For us.
I'm just gonna agree. So we can go on.
Man.
Make it a TKM.
Yeah.
All right. So sequel quality.
Well, I know that Tarzan had a sequel.
Yeah, it was a prequel sequel.
But did Hercules have a sequel?
Crazy is I don't know. Tarzan had Tarzan and Jane.
That doesn't count. It's like a prequel. I think that's like a prequel.
Well, Tarzan 2 is a prequel also.
Oh, is there Hercules too?
Tarzan 2 is a prequel?
Yeah, where he's a little kid, remember?
Oh, well, okay. I'm thinking of Tarzan and Jane because there's another one with the same.
Right.
Yeah, so that'll be the third one then, I guess.
So 0 to Hero is there's actually no Hercules 2, so that's not. But there is this.
And here's the thing that makes me kind of upset is like I know when they went off with Tarzan, they had so much material that they could have went off of. Like the dude who wrote those books, they could have done all kinds of things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were both
With Tarzan being the Lord of Greystoke Manor.
So it looks like both of them are prequel sequels, yeah. And I haven't seen either of them, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I only saw Tarzan 2 once, and it was a long time ago, so I won't.
I saw it recently because it was. I think Tyson was watching it, but it's the one with that old monkey that like yells down from the mountain, and everybody's like scared of him. So he goes up there to like find out what it is, and it's just like an old creepy monkey.
Fair enough.
I don't know if we can really talk on the sequels that much, I guess.
No, I don't really have a lot of info to.
The new Tarzan that came out with Eric Skarsgård was phenomenal. I don't know if the way that followed the books and the stories.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the remake, yeah.
The remake.
I really like that one.
I guess that does count. Is there ever going to be a remake of Hercules? They could do
Yes,
a live.
they are planning one actually.
Yes.
A live action remake. Yep.
Oh, that makes me hard. Okay.
It is on the list. Yep. They have, as of before Mulan came out, they had 19 of their animated Disney movies that they are actively planning on bringing to live action.
Oh.
So
Disney's going hard in the paint.
they are. Yep. Well, it's like every 20 years they gotta like make a remake or they lose the rights or something probably.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Oh, this
Can we
is
talk
so
about sequel quality for a little bit longer?
No, we sure can't. So it's time for the personal attachment. Just take a minute to think as hard as you possibly can because this is a big decision, man. I cannot believe we're.
This is like in the NFL. This is like in the NFL playoffs when the two Super Bowl favorites go up against each other right away.
This is such a bummer. All right, let's just take a second and think here.
I need a whole minute. I don't care who knows it.
Oh, boy, this is difficult. This is so hard. Tarzan, Hercules, Tarzan, Hercules.
Hercules? You mean Huncules?
You mean Huncules? Why would you do this to us?
Go the distance. I'll be there someday.
You're biasing me right now.
You're biasing me.
Born so young, you are so small. I'm like crying.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Tarzan as a baby when like the gorilla finds him. I'm like crying.
Oh boy. Well, I think
He goes first this time.
okay.
I went
You
first
go
last time.
first.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Oh,
Oh, but it's gonna hurt. Yeah. Unfortunately, one of my favorite movies. Tanner's gonna punch me anyway. One of my favorite movies is gonna have to be eliminated, but I'm gonna go Tarzan. I think. I watched Tarzan more of my childhood than Hercules, but they're both so good.
right.
That soundtrack though, both the soundtracks, both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna go
go
Tarzan.
You want me to go or you
go
want to
next.
go?
I'm going last.
This is so difficult.
This is the hardest. This is the hardest one I've had to think about ever right now because oh my gosh. So the only reason I think I'm leaning more towards Tarzan right now is because as great as Hercules is, I'm really big into that story, the actual story of Hercules.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me how often it's been done. And that kind of, and I know Tarzan is obviously a novel and has been done a bunch of times as well. But it's the same with, it was the same Alice in Wonderland, King Arthur dilemma I had where there's so many King Arthur stories. I just feel like the originality factor isn't there for me as much in Hercules as it is for Tarzan. And it's so sad and it's animated so I think even better.
Yeah.
And it's just, this is so tough, dude, because, all right, I will vote for Tarzan, making that 2 votes for Tarzan. Whew. I don't like this.
I was hoping you'd go for Hercules because I got Tarzan too, but it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
It's one of my
How do you
favorite movies of all time.
eliminate Hercules, dude? Oh,
This is the thing, though. It's like okay,
it's
so
unnatural.
This is the worst part. Okay, so I can say Hercules is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, and Tarzan's not up there with it. But if I'm thinking and I'm breaking down the movies, I have to say Tarzan's better. I have to.
Just when you're
I think
breaking
it's
it
just
down.
I think it's just a better movie.
Yep.
There's more. I think it's just better writing,
However,
more serious tone.
We all need to agree that without Phil Collins, we'd all be saying Hercules.
That's probably true.
Without a doubt. But I
Thank
mean,
you,
the
thank you.
soundtracks are so big in these movies.
They
Yeah.
are. They're huge.
I'm going to change my vote to Tarzan, but with Meg and Jane as his love interests, both of them, so that he can get some double
I was
action.
about to say, I'd like to see
I
that.
just want to see him lose his soul. Or something.
Nobody. She's the only one who lost her soul.
Can we never talk about this day ever again?
I was
I'm-
about to
It's
say.
Really
the
upset.
most stressful day I've ever had.
The only reason I'm glad Hercules is gone is because I don't have to hear this Meg hate anymore. Ridiculous.
Do we
There's
play
there's a
send-
Meg that I like more than her, and she's on Family Guy.
Ooh.
Okay, well, you're fired.
You're fired. Goodbye, Hercules.
Yep, so Hercules will be eliminated, and as will Pocahontas, meaning that Beauty and the Beast and Tarzan will be moving on to round 2.
Meaning 2 movies that should have been in round 2 already are gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, right.
Gone.
Fucking gone.
Oh, it's going to get heated. Next week, again, I'll just give you the first one since I forgot last week. So next week, finally, the Lion King makes it into the
Ooh.
battle. The Lion King will go up against Monsters Incorporated.
Wait. Shouldn't that just be Monsters Inc? Because I thought sequels were a
What?
part.
It's Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Oh.
Monsters University is the
Oh,
sequel.
I thought you said Monsters University.
No, Monsters Inc. Sorry.
My brain went somewhere else.
Nobody likes you, Blake. I'll stab you.
I'll stab you. Don't stab our
Cut
listeners.
you with a knife.
So that was rough. Tune in next week to see The Lion King hopefully win, because I'm going to rewatch both.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. that is also, I do love Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. like makes me cry sometimes. Dude.
Yeah.
Boo, dude.
It is boo. It is boo.
Oh, that was a tough.
That was a very, very tough episode, man.
Guys want to hold hands after this?
Sing Kumbaya.
I could need a cigarette after that.
Yeah, I need just hard drugs.
I don't even smoke.
Well, it's a little bit of sports.
Yeah, let's do it. Who put up this one? Want to read it?
Yeah. Wonder Boy claims he's going to be champ in 2021. Sorry, nerds, we're on the punchy kicky stuff. The only problem is he's in a stacked division with names like Leon Edwards, Colby Covington, Hazmat Jorge Masvidal, Ponzinibbio, who hasn't fought in like 3 years. But
who's Ponzinibbio?
You don't know Ponzinibbio? He's one of the... Oh, he's so good.
Apparently not.
He's hold on. He's 27-3.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing some people
He beat Neil Magny and Mike Perry, but then he's been out for... his last 3 wins at the time were against ranked opponents, but then he was out for like 2 years.
That's terrible. I don't like the guy.
Yeah, well, Mike Perry is a bum.
At least you can pronounce his name.
But like, so Wonder Boy's like, I'm gonna be champ this year. It's like, well, how are you gonna get through that mess of people? And there's like 50 other top contenders.
Honestly, Jeff Neal was a big comeback fight for him. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't even think he still could beat Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
that's hard. You got beat by Tyron Woodley twice, and that dude's still,
to be fair,
looming in the division.
One of them was a split decision where a lot of people thought Wonder Boy had it.
True.
Who do we want to see him fight next? I know it probably won't happen, but Pereira versus Mike, because they're both coming off wins. They both have a exciting, flashy style. Pereira's going to be ranked top 10 now.
See my boy Michel getting in there with him.
But
it'll be a funny fight.
Unfortunately, they're probably going to put Thompson against one.
You know who he should not fight because they suck? Chaos.
Dude, hey, what? That was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
It was a close fight.
It was a good fight. I wouldn't call it close.
Oh,
it was good. Honestly, I think the more we talk about it, the more we keep forgetting that the gigantic 170-pound king of a wrestler, Kamaru Usman, is still there. Sure.
I think Ponzinibbio is actually bigger than him, though.
Well, yeah, no, but he's still just like for his height, he's freakishly thick.
Yeah.
Which mostly like these 6'2", 6'3" guys are really lean.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I
got Kamaru out wrestling everybody in that division and just holding that belt for a little
Unfortunately.
while. Yeah. Like, I mean, it'd be cool to say, oh, dude, Wonder Boy's going to come in here and kick him in the head, but the reality of it is he'll get taken down and just manhandled by him, sadly.
Yeah, sadly. Well, let's go over picks. We all picked against Anthony Pettis.
Who's announced he's going back to 155 and he would like to fight Tony Ferguson again.
Seriously?
And I think that fight makes more sense now.
It does, but Anthony Pettis is kicking a guy while he's down. He knows that Tony Ferguson is
Tony Ferguson was kicking him while he was down. He was on a 10-fight win streak, and Pettis had lost like 3 times when they fought. Reversal. Card. Let's do it again.
Let's do it. Run it back.
Run it back.
Wait, did this fight even happen?
I don't think so.
Okay, this fight didn't happen.
I did not see it.
So now we go up to guess who was right. Although apparently Greg Hardy was dominating this fight.
He whooped him in the first round.
Dude. I got the score. Bummer. I just wanted to go through and make sure everybody was...
So Tibera does win via ground and pound TKO.
Yeah.
He didn't call out anybody. He said, "Well, the last 3 calls I didn't get, so I'm just gonna not call out anybody this time."
I don't remember who won the Marlon Morath fight. Didn't you show up right for that?
No, Rob
fought one.
Rob fought one.
Okay.
So we were all wrong again.
We were all wrong on that one.
And then
Me and Kyle were right because Chaos sucks.
Because Chaos. Wow. I think Chaos actually did pretty well.
I think he did good too, but Michel Pereira is just a whole different freak of a size for that division. Like, it's just so hard to go up against guys like that.
And this one, like the tweet said, there's levels to this. Why Marlon Vera was not ready.
There's levels to this.
Marlon Vera was not ready to fight a former champ. And
trying to play footsie with me, I see.
Yeah, we've never done that before.
Jose Aldo just picked him apart.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was...
And then...
You got the deciding one, yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which puts
my boy Wonder Boy.
Which puts Mike out in front of today's competition with 1 point. You win.
Go me, go me.
Enjoy it for 3 weeks because we have no fights for 3 weeks now.
Oh yeah, jeez, that's ridiculous. I'm just gonna.
Yep, we got I know one guest for sure wants to come on for when we do Mulan and Mulan and Big Hero 6.
There we go.
Oh.
They're not going up against each other, but
They're
on the same episode, so it's like
okay.
But other than that,
well, that's all I had for sports. I don't know.
Pokemon.
I suppose so, boys.
Gotta catch 'em all.
All right, you picked the number last time, Tanner. So, Mike, what's the first number you think about?
5.
And why don't you pick something you know? How about that?
I don't know anything. Can't believe Tanner's lost just so many Pokemon things.
All right.
Kill you so hard.
I got it, boys.
You first?
Is it fire or water?
No.
Is it fighting or normal?
No.
Is it electric or grass?
Yes.
Is it electric?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, we just went through
This
this.
is like last week all over again. Is it Gen 1?
Yes, that's 5.
Is it a dual type?
Yes.
What? There's no dual types in Gen 1.
6.
There's no dual types in Gen... Oh, unless it's like bug and
How
grass.
dare you? I saved us again. This guy's crapping on me.
Okay, whatever.
Because, like...
Is it a first evolution?
Yes.
Oh.
It is dual type.
Do you want to see if it's a starter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it a starter Pokemon?
No.
Okay, so that's got me thinking if it's a dual type, I'm starting to think it might be Bellsprout because it would be poison and grass.
Okay.
Does it have a yellow bulb?
No.
What was that face?
It's,
What was that? What does that even
I don't know.
mean?
You ask him some more questions. I'm going to stare at him.
Okay. Wait. Is insect in Gen 1?
I don't know. Well, we already got the type.
Yeah, but it's a dual type. We don't know the second type. Which I think there's a lot of insect grass types, but I don't know about it.
Is it poison and grass?
no. That's 10.
I just didn't know if insect existed in Gen 1.
I can't tell if it did or not. Because I feel like it would have been Caterpie and like Weedle, but those would technically be grass in that gen.
Yeah. So that's why I'm...
It's the first evolution. Okay, hold on.
And we know it's not poison. Well, so it can't be. Okay. What else did grass type mix with?
I'd like to ask if it's green, but that rules like nothing out.
Yeah, I was about to say that's 99% of grass types. We could add. Well, the things I'm leaning towards is: does it look like a plant or does it look like like a bug?
Well, we already ruled out
The bulb, but
so that.
we
rule
could
out
ask if
Bellsprout.
it looks like a plant.
I don't know if it looks like a caterpillar.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, does it look like a bug or does it look like a plant? Because those are the only two grass types I can even possibly think of. Does it look like a bug?
No.
So it probably looks like a plant.
Does it have leaves?
No.
Fuck.
What in the world?
One of the things I'm thinking of now is like Tangela, maybe. What's up? Are we at 13?
12. I hate that you call it Tangela.
Tangela?
It's Tangela.
Whatever.
It's a tangle of vines. Oh no, my extension cords are tangled.
Does it have vines?
No. That's 13.
How about... I feel like there's going to be some BS. Like it kind of does look like a bug and it kind of does have a yellow sprout. I'm just kidding. Grass type. Well, and it's a dual type, but we don't know the second type yet. What else did grass mix with besides poison?
don't know. Hold on.
Wait,
I'm trying to think of a way to rule this out, but I don't know how.
was there a ground type as well? A ground grass?
No. Not in John. I think it'd be Scyther.
Oh. But he looks like a bug. And so I would say he does. He looks like a...
I won't say nothing about what I think.
Well, maybe that means that Kyle doesn't think he looks like a bug.
That's what I'm trying not to do. And sway you in either direction. Just ignore me.
Is it green?
No.
What?
Thank you. Why did we ask that earlier?
I was about to say.
Caterpie, Scyther.
But Caterpie definitely looks like a bug.
It's a grass type that's not green in first gen.
Well, ask something else about Scyther because we might be onto something there.
Scyther's green.
Scyther's green.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And he does look like a praying mantis, doesn't he?
I would say yes. I would say he looks like a bug in the future.
Yeah. So it's not that. I always thought like all the grass types were green that I knew of, except for like Gloomy and or Gloom. What is it? Except I don't think that's Gen 1, and that's also.
I asked if it had leaves, and he said no. So that means it couldn't be Oddish either. All right. Think of the first Pokemon game when you go to whatchamacallit city and you fight Erica, and she has all grass Pokemon. Let's think of all the grass Pokemon she has.
I'm pretty sure one of them was a Scyther, but we're done with that. So
Yeah, her big one was a Scyther, but her Vileplume.
Oh,
Can't be Vileplume.
Isn't that also poison type anyway?
Well, it's a third evolution.
Oh, wait, what evolution is this?
It's first.
Okay, we have. You already said Bellsprout, and you already ruled it out. And it can't be the one we did last week, which was also a grass type.
That was Gen 2.
Oh. What in the world could this be? I swear, if you put down a Pokemon that I've never seen before.
Well, it's a first gen. I feel like you should have seen it. It's not fucking green.
So you said.
Oh, the wiki has a bunch of clues just in case you guys don't get it. I'll give you a clue at the end like I did last time.
What about No, you said Weedle. It can't be.
Can't be Weedle. Well,
that has to look like a bug, though.
Yeah,
and I said, does it look like a bug?
yeah.
Well, unless Kyle's thinking that a caterpillar isn't a bug, because...
No, it's green.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, I was thinking of...
Wonder,
I wasn't thinking of Weedle. I was thinking of... What's the non... I don't know.
Is Zubat a grass and flying type?
No.
Okay.
We should just figure out what the other type is, because he's
I
dual
want to
type.
figure out the color.
I feel like...
But after green, it's like, what do you guess for grass?
So I'm gonna need a question soon, boys.
Okay. Sorry. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to figure out the other type, but I don't know what else it would.
Go ahead.
Is it rock or ground type?
No, that's 15.
I don't know what else grass.
Bug or flying?
No, that's 16.
That would be the only thing I could have
What
thought
could
of.
it be?
Yeah, what could be the other type? Is there a grass psychic I don't know about? A grass ghost? What? Okay, how many questions? Wait, you said we're at 16?
Yep. So you have 4 questions and a guess.
What point do we get the hint again?
Once you lose, you get a hint.
Oh,
Why can't we use 2 of our questions to get a hint? I feel like that's a fair trade. What types haven't we guessed yet?
wait a minute.
Because we haven't guessed. Well, psychic, ghost, fairy.
It's one of them that I feel like I know. I don't want to waste. Okay, is it pink?
Yeah.
Isn't there a fairy grass type? I thought there was a fairy grass type.
Well,
He said, yeah, so...
take, yeah. Pink grass type.
All right, I'm out of water. You guys got to hurry now.
Okay.
Well, in my head, I'm thinking Lickitung. Because Lickitung is technically a grass type.
Is it? And that's Gen 1?
It'd be grass and normal, I feel like.
But I asked normal. But
Yes,
or
I
it
think
might...
I think he has rock or ground.
Well, I said normal and fighting at the beginning. But it's the only thing we have to go on right now. Just ask something about the tongue or something so we can...
Does it have a big tongue?
No.
Fuck me.
Oh my... There's nothing else.
I'm trying to think of pink Pokemon and I can't.
2 questions and a guess.
Besides fairy types.
Yeah, fairy types didn't really exist in Gen 1.
Oh, you're right.
Some of them later became like fairy types. But
You're right. Okay, then we're just missing Psychic
just
Ghost.
think of pink Pokemon.
No, Mime's not. He's not pink. Well, he kind of is.
Who?
No, Mime guy. He's not, but he's also not grass. Pink. I'm just thinking of a bunch of fairy types. What is? No, Jigglypuff's not Gen 1.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is he grass? Because he wasn't fairy typing Gen 1, was he?
It's normal.
Okay.
That and Clefairy are normal.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I can't think of it at all.
It's fucking pink.
A pink grass type. And he said it doesn't have leaves or
Vines.
vines.
Hour and 30.
Shut
I mean,
I'm just teasing you guys.
This is getting ridiculous, though.
that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and play every Pokemon game before our next one.
Yeah, told you that
Well, I
last time.
hope you do.
This is actually ridiculous. Do you got? I don't know. You already asked. That's a long tongue. I don't know. I'm so lost.
I'm going to take your silence as a question.
Taryn, you have to carry us again.
Does it have a tail?
I was going to say we got to get out of here someday. No. That's 19. One question and a guess.
What's the
Just get him out of the way, huh?
egg? The egg guy? No, he's. What?
He got it. Yes, he
Did I?
did, motherfucker.
Well, there's
Hold on.
executor. There's a. Oh wait, he's first.
Executor.
He's first.
Executor is the big one.
Yes.
Another one. Execute.
Execute is the first one.
Is it execute?
Yes.
So here's where I'm freaking out, right? I'm like, all I can think of is Fuchsia City Safari Zone. This is where I would find this Pokemon, and I couldn't think of anything.
That was tough, man. On question 20, you almost lost. You gotta give it up to Mike for that
You
one.
saved us
Yeah.
on that one.
I saved you.
You gotta give it to Mike on that one. He saved that one.
Execute. I was about to say executor, and then I'm like, no.
I had to think about that hard because I was
That's the next thing. I thought you were about to.
I was about to say like executor.
always
No,
get
no,
those
no,
confused.
no, not executor. Because there's execute, and then in the newer ones there's 3 of them, right?
Yeah, it's technically 2, but Alolan Executor has the really long neck.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still the same Pokemon. It's just a different region. All right, everybody. There you have it. That's Pokemon 20 questions and Velocity Entertainment for the week. That was a nail biter.
That is a tough one.
They almost didn't.
Why would you put that stress on us after the Disney turn?
Well, I figured when it was Gen 1.
Nobody talks to me after this. I'm going in the garage. I'm smoking 4 cigarettes.
I figured when it was Gen 1, y'all would get it in 10
I did
questions.
too. Honestly, that's what's making me upset.
But
I didn't know that was grass type, though.
Yeah, grass and psychic.
I was going to ask psychic. I was like,
I heard it come up a couple of times, and I was like, I'm not going to make a face. I'm not going to do nothing.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. And I've been smart. I could have had this in like 8 questions, but for some reason that just kept eluding me.
It is what it is.
Grass. I'm thinking of Erica's gym, Safari Zone. I will figure this out. I will freaking figure it out.
All right, guys. Remember to like us on Facebook and share us with your friends who might like the fighting stuff, who might like the nerdy stuff, or who might like the
3 good-looking guy stuff.
The 3 good-looking guy stuff. We love every view that we get, so make sure to share it and like it and all of that good stuff. You can find us on Facebook. Just search Velocity Entertainment. Same goes for YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, so on and so forth. We are all over the place. Please interact with us. We have our awards show coming up next week. We'll post, I think, maybe some of the categories, not all of them, on our Discord, which is also Velocity Entertainment, so that you can kind of see some of the fun categories we have for our awards show. Remember to check out Velocity Movies in Review. Hopefully soon we should have the second part of the Fellowship of the Ring up. So,
yeah.
Again, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate the views. So have a happy...
My headphones fell out.
Have a happy and safe week. I was going to wish them a Merry Christmas.
Get that afro under control.
Oh, yeah. This will be our last before Christmas, so everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays, and we'll see you after Christmas, guys.
Kisses.